This video is hopefully going to help you figure out what to do with these little webcam videos once you have recorded them with the webcam and all the steps to take to get those videos actually into your classroom. I have titled this Talking Heads video because if you kind of think about it, the videos that you're making are, it's just a video of yourself talking to someone. The first step for this is the same as it was when dealing with PageBrace, and that is to get organized. Determine where you're going to want to save your videos and files, create the folders to house your creations. I'm just going to go ahead and pull up my document to give you an idea of what I was thinking with it. So again, in Integrated 2, everything's in this school year. What I did in the past was I had a folder called emails, and that's where I kept a Word document of all the emails that I sent out to everybody. Well, since my idea was to do an email every week and a video every week, I put it in, I called it correspondence, and then my email messages can go in one folder, and I thought all the video messages I'd put in the other. So when you make a webcam video, go ahead and you can put your webcam in here, and then once you do all the other stuff to it, if you just save it all in the same place, then you'll know where it's at. Okay, step 2 is to create your video using your webcam and then save it in the folder that you want it. Now, from there, you're going to, well, depending on how large your video is, because if your video is small enough, you might be able to just go ahead and directly upload it into TeacherTube. But what I've found is that the larger the file is, the longer it takes. So this whole step here is to go ahead and make the files smaller so that it's called compressing them. That way, good morning. Hang on. I was trying to get this recording out before everybody woke up, and I just got greeted. So, okay, you're going to open up, it's called Windows Movie Maker, and then from the View drop-down menu, you can view the task pane. And a lot of what we're looking for is right here in the task pane. So you can either do it from the file menus, or you can do it from the task pane. But if you go from, what you're looking for is import video. Task pane is right easy, right there. And if you go through the file menu, it's called import to collections. So if we just import video, you want to go to that folder wherever it is that you had saved your webcam when you created the webcam, and you need to import it. I'll press pause here while this is doing it. Oh, I never. Okay, so once it's imported, it's going to show up in this main area, and if you click on it, then it will show up over here. And this is where you can edit it. If you press play, it'll go ahead and play the video. Okay, we are on a roll now. We are moving on to topic 4. Okay, and I just had pulled up one of my lesson video topics. What's neat here is that you can edit it. I'm not sure how to turn the voice off of it, but if you click this little button here, it will split the screen, and then you can, like thinking of the webcams, it's going to start recording once you hit the mouse button, so you're going to see, your arm moving, and so you can use this split screen button to kind of edit a little bit. Once you're done, edit it out. Once you have messed around with that and edited anything that you want to take your clip and pull it on down into the storyboard area. And it has to come down here so that then you can turn it into a movie. That is called Finished Movie. If you're in the task pane, it's called Save to My Computer. If you're in the file menu, it's called Save Movie File. Either way, it's going to come up to say you want to save it to my computer. You have to give it a name. So let's call this trial, or I was doing it by date. If you're doing it by week, it might be, 8/25/09. and then click on Browse so that you find where it is that you want it to. It's most of this movie stuff, it's going to notice it's a movie file, and it's going to try and put it right into my videos, which, if that's where you want everything, that's fine. But if you want to organize it somewhere else, you have to find that path so that you save it. And most of this stuff, once you choose where you want it, the next time you come back, it's going to remember what file or folder you want to put it in. So then you click Next, and you need to choose the setting, and this is where you want to click Show More Choices, and you can click your file size. And 100 megabytes is pretty much the maximum that TeacherTube organizes or can accept nicely. So I just kind of mess around with best fits of file size, and I've had pretty good luck compressing it to around 40 or 50 megabytes. I would definitely recommend that you give it a try and listen to it, because the smaller it is, you might lose some quality there. But it doesn't have to be, high definition quality here. We just want to be able to see it. And the smaller it is, the better it's going to be for you, because it's going to take less time to upload to TeacherTube. Okay, let me move on. I'm going to just stop this. At this point, you have created your video, you've put it into Movie Maker and compressed it. And now, that's what all this is. Save your movie, enter the name of your movie, show more choices. Okay, so that was all part of what I just talked about. And now it's time to go to TeacherTube. And TeacherTube has changed since I was uploading earlier. And now it has to be approved. So once you log into TeacherTube, if you go to My Home and Videos, all of your videos will pop up. And here's the new thing. I uploaded a video yesterday, and it has not been approved yet. So we're getting this little gray blah, blah, blah stuff. So that's going to look like that until they approve your video. And once they approve it, then you're going to get all of these options over here that you can use to get the code. And the easiest way I've been using to get the code is this little button right here. See, it's called Get Code. And if you click on it, the code is going to come right up in a pop-up menu. You can copy that. And that is what you want to go ahead and put into PageBreeze. Okay, let me see if I can pull up PageBreeze real quick. Okay, and say I wanted to insert code. That comes up, you just paste that code right in there. And there's your video. Okay. No, I don't want to save any of this. Okay. The other way to get the code is if you actually click on the video itself. Then your video comes up and it's going to start playing, which we don't want to listen to me. But okay, and then you just take this embeddable player, copy it from there. So 2 different places to get the code. But whichever place you get the code, you just paste it into PageBreeze that way. Okay, that's the last step. If you have any questions on any of this stuff, please go ahead, give me a call. It can just be tricky. I know there seems like there's a ton of steps, but really do it the first few times, and then it'll be a piece of cake. Okay, my extension is 3613, and let me know if you have any questions.